Well, at least they stuck the landing. I talked about all these world links as they came out this year. There have been ups and downs, but it is nice to see them end on an up. I couldn't tell you what the theme is supposed to be. The outfits are more business casual, but in a kind of edgy way. Honestly, it's sort of just what they dress Vivid Bad Squad in whenever they're in America. And the card art I would describe as splashy, but you know, they look like they go together, and they look cool too, and yippee! They've returned to putting the kids in their unit color again, meaning the third and fourth group members will simply look out of place in the lineup now. Before I get too deep into this, I'd like to address something. I got a shocking amount of people whining about the fact I didn't discuss the story for the previous World Link. And, newsflash, the channel, who primarily makes videos discussing the game's card art, music, and MVs, wants to focus on the World Link's card art, music, and MVs. Oh my god! And also, I prefer to read the official translation for the stories, so I'm not looking up some kid's translation online. I'm waiting for next year so I can read the official translation when I get to play these events. So no, I'm not talking about the story, just like how I didn't talk about the story for all the 4 previous World Link videos I've made. Across the board, these vibes are very Vivid Bad Squad, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it is noticeable. Enna's clearly the most striking one of the card collection this time, the gold popping against the purple in this dynamic pose with the paint. It feels like everyone else's card was made just to try and match her, to varying levels of success. Irie and Nene's bring more great pops of color. The more jump green hearts filling out the space between Irie's pink makeup is stimulating in a similar, if less dynamic way as Enna, and Nene's green animal friends benefits a ton from her orange jacket, balancing everything out. Honestly, they should put Nene in orange more, it looks really great with her hair. Mako suffers from a lack of color, with dark blue against a black background not doing enough to help her muted red-orange pop. Great work rendering the buttons though, and Akito goes the other way, where everything being the same red color flattens the whole thing out. Interesting that it's the two whose splashy elements are just vague goops and not purposeful elements surrounding them like Nene's animals, Irie's makeup, and Enna's paint. Feels like they maybe didn't know what to do with these two a little. Like I already alluded to, the outfits are basically swanky pants with colorful jackets. It's certainly a more successful iteration of the exact same idea Group 2 had, though. I think the predominance of black under the color makes for good contrast, and well, these are just cuter outfits. Half the girls have crazy heels, and the colors are all vibrant without being garish. Akito's jacket does kind of feel like something we may already have, but the fact that I can't immediately recall another short jacket, loose pants combo means it's not as well trodden as the ocean of suits the boys get. The worst one of the lineup is probably Nene, I'd say, and it's just because I don't love the length of these capris. Irie and Mako already have long pants. I'd say change it up and make these short shorts for maximum slay potential. Quite frankly, this one might be my favorite of the bunch. The art's cool, the outfits are cool. Here's hoping the song's cool too. I really like this MV. All the art's really cool, both like the manga panel art and the full color art and the animated stuff. It's visually very dynamic and interesting and exciting to look at. If you're a fan of art, I do recommend you at least check out the music video. The song I'm less into, personally. It's the kind of song I think I could like more the more I listen to it, but it's a little repetitive for how long it is, and it's not even that long. And while I do appreciate Akito singing in a higher register, and he doesn't even sound bad doing that, I do kind of wish there was more bass to it. Like, just to the song in general. It's just, it's a lot of high notes. But it was swell. It was nice. It was by no means my least favorite, I think. This has been a fascinating side quest for me, discussing all these as they come out. I don't usually work in short-term deadlines like this. I am looking forward to returning to some sort of normalcy with the events though, and now I just gotta wrap this adventure up with a video going over my thoughts of all 5 of these events now that they're finished. So subscribe if you want to see that, and thanks for being here. Special shout out to my $10 patrons: Andrew, Genital War Thunder, Hot Mutt Butt, James Piper, Messiah Complex, and Ranger Sode. Thanks a million, you're all the best.